Hi everybody. Okay, I just want to make a documentation just to show you that anybody can care for a cat that's pregnant and her kittens. I'm like literally just out of homelessness a little while ago, and we are in a fifth wheel trailer we're renting. And the person really doesn't even like cats, but I decided this cat was pregnant. This is Mama over there, and she came in because she kept coming around looking for food, and I thought it was a boy originally, and then I says, oh, one day she showed up with a baggy stomach, and I says, oh no, she's pregnant. So I kind of was like, do I help her, do I not? The people here don't like cats. I was going back and forth. Finally, I was just like, I have to feed her. I have to feed this cat, Actually, I think I was feeding her because she was starving even before I knew she was pregnant. I had started feeding her. But anyway, so because she wasn't leaving. This is the thing. I try not to help the cats that don't ask for help. Like, if they're just wandering through, I'm not going to catch them and cause, hostage situation, like I don't want to catch them if they don't want help. But the ones that come by that keep looking for me for food, they're asking for help. So like, this was her. This is Mia. Hi, Mimi. Mia, hi. Say hello, Mia. Pretty girl. Anyway, so, and then I saw that she had something going on with her eyes, and I says, oh, I have to catch her and do something. Well, anyway, so long story short, I did trap her and took her inside. Well, anyway, this is a fifth wheel, okay? Like, I'm literally raising this mom and her 4 kittens, like, in this little tiny section. I had gotten a cat before this that had 7 kittens, and I kind of, like, freaked out because that's so many cats. And so a really nice lady ended up picking up them to foster them, and they all got adopted, including the mother. So this is like doable, guys. So don't leave the pregnant cats outside. The problem will only get worse, and the suffering will be intense because each cat can keep having kittens, and then those kittens can keep having kittens. So anyway, so I highly encourage people to try to do this if you got the time. Cats are so easy. I'm telling you, like, even if you work all day, they usually sleep most of the day, especially the pregnant mom will sleep most of the day and eat, and that's it. And then when she has her kittens, that's mostly what they do too. So you're not looking at big troubles until they're like now they're almost 7 weeks. They'll be 7 weeks on Saturday, and they're barely doing anything yet. Like, they just like do their little, running around, jumping. They're not like tearing down the place or anything. They're chewing a little bit of cardboard, of course, but nothing big. So if you keep them to like 8 weeks, you're not looking at like, massive amounts of damage in your house or anything. Of course, if you keep them to 6 months, then we have a different thing on our hands, But if you love animals, who cares about the furniture, right? Their life is way more important than the damn furniture. That's the way I look at it. Sorry for the word. But anyway, so I just want to encourage people to try to do this because we have a lot of cats, especially with the economy so bad and everything. There's a lot of cats going to the shelters that are pregnant, and even ones with kittens. And some of these shelters are euthanizing the cat and the kittens together. Like, they're killing them all, guys. We've got to step up our game and try to help these babies. And then when you advertise them online, people do want kittens. There's people asking for kittens all the time. So it's kind of an endeavor. I mean, you're going to make an investment. It's a charity event. You're going to need to be investing in the food and this litter and the shots, the original shots. If you want to get them fixed before you home them, that is the most approved method. There's some people who will look down on you if you do not get them fixed before you home them, but it's kind of up to the person too. Like, if you find someone who wants them and they don't want them fixed, or they want to fix them later, because they're finding out nowadays that fixing an animal later can be healthier for them. Like dogs, like big dogs, you're supposed to fix them later rather than sooner. So you kind of have to research everything and figure out what you want to do. But most people do fix them before they home them. And then you ask for a rehoming fee. You always want a rehoming fee. Of course, it pays for the food and the vaccines and everything, but it also will prevent the people that are just looking for cats for like fighting, cat fighting, or like feeding, very bad things we don't even want to mention, but you get my point. So you want to ask for a rehoming fee of at least $50 or higher. A lot of the rescues are asking for like $200, which does make sense because fixing them is pretty expensive, plus the food and, all the litter and everything. $200 a cat barely will cover the amount of money you're going to put in. So, but anyway, it's very worth it because you're saving these lives, you know? And this is one of the things I wanted to say, because in a lot of these groups, the people, you know, they're carried away with the culture of abortion. And unfortunately, that is carrying over right into the animal kingdom. A lot of people are trying to abort these babies. Like, they'll find the pregnant cat and they'll take it in and they'll do like an abortion spay, which I'm really against once they're really far along. In fact, you know, I'm sure some cats get fixed and nobody knew they were pregnant. Okay, that's an accident. But when you know they're pregnant, that is really questionable. So anyway, I just want to like show you, like, look at how cute. This is Jill. She's playing. You know, and so, like, I mean, abortion is real, guys. It's really killing something. It's disgusting. So, like, this little kitten playing right now would not even get to experience life at all. This is just how bad it is. So, anyway, and that's what's happening. It's going on in the shelters. It's going on, you know, even the euthanasia of mom and kittens when they don't have room, which is the worst thing I've ever heard of as far as a shelter situation goes. And they don't have a choice because they're filling up. So please, 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 if you could foster, you can get in touch with rescues and they can pull cats for you from the shelters for no charge to you. And you just foster the cat until it gets homed into a permanent home. And that way they're not in the shelter system getting euthanized. Anyway, and then this is the other pile of cuties. We have a bunch of cute little girls here and one boy. That big one, the big tiger right there, is a boy. So anyways, I mean, it's real. Like, these little lives wouldn't exist if you did an abortion on them. And I know, you know, vanity is not very good for us, but these two, well, all of them are just so unique. Jack is the quiet, strong male. And then we got Skylar. She's like the beauty queen, total flop cat. She just sits right next to you and flops down. She is so friendly and so nice and just amazing. And then we got the one that's like Cotton. Her name is Starlight. And it's funny because she actually, I thought she was a sign from God because she's got 3 points of light on her back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this on the film. There's one. See how you can see? I don't want to wake her up too, but there's one like this, and there's 2, and there's 3. So it's like Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I totally think that's a sign from God, you know, that she's meant to be here. And she is just a doll. This one, I don't know if I can get her really. Oh, she's sleeping. She is a complete doll. She's like a Persian. Like, hi, Mama, you jealous? You're always jealous. Yeah, you're always jealous. She's like a Persian mix or something. She's such a doll. And her eyes are like to die for, I swear. Anyways, I would die for these cats. I'm like, I'm going to protect you with my life, babies. Anyway, so there's that. I mean, we don't want to be doing that. We need more people helping. So if you can foster, just find the rescues that are in your area and contact them and say like, hey, I would like to be a foster. So let me know what I need to do. And what they'll do is have you sign, you know, fill out paperwork or something. And then when cats are in the shelters that need to get out, those rescues can pull them and get them to you. And it doesn't cost, they don't charge you to pull them out. Whereas if you go to adopt the cats, then of course there's a charge. There's a fee for adoption. But that's how they're doing it. They're pulling them out and then they put them in a foster house until, you know, the rescue can go advertising that particular cat for rehoming, and then they get a new home, and then the process starts over. But please help, because it's really, really a big situation going on right now with all these poor animals. They're suffering from the economy, they're suffering from the problems that the humans are having. It's affecting the animals too. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to put this message out there so we could kind of try to recruit more people to care for them. And cats are so easy, not compared to dogs. I mean, dogs are like very, very difficult. And I like dogs too, guys, but they're like so hard. I mean, I compare a dog to like having a child, but like it never grows up. I know it's like the same, but if you have a good yard that's secured, I guess it would be a little better. We don't have like a really secure yard, so we have to like do everything for him instead of just letting him run around. But anyway, so that's that. And of course, dogs need help too. I mean, if dogs are your thing, they need fosters too. So don't shy away if you don't like cats or you're allergic to cats and you like dogs instead, have at it. There's rescues that need fosters for the dogs too. Okay, that's all I want to say. So bye for now. Have a good day.